Now we continue being in the children's corner, and one of the things that's about children is about having fun. And contrary to what some may believe, you can actually have fun through education. And Ethan and his colleague, that is Alex Mushemi, are going to show us something. They're going to fly a drone here. Ethan, you could kick it off. You could take us off the ground as we are on air, just like it. Then maybe Alexander, you could tell us, what is this used for? Is it just for having fun?
A drone is okay, first, anything that is controlled with a controller and has no pilot inside is a drone.
Okay.
Even if it's a large aircraft with no pilot that's controlled with only one controller, that's a drone.
Okay, good.
So, one of our rights is to be happy. We can use technology to be happy. Like the drone, it can do many other things. Like it can help with spraying pesticides on a farm, and it can also help with children learning about what a drone is and how to place the parts and stuff. So we have this drone to show kids how to assemble a drone, and also so that kids can have fun with it and drive it and fly it around.
Okay, so what other things, are there things that kids can do with these drones, maybe even at home or something?
At home, they can just fly it around the house and play with it. These toy drones can't do much, but real drones can help in spraying pesticides on arms. And do you know seed balls? They are a seed covered in charcoal. The drones can drop them in farms.
Okay.
Then they'll grow.
All right.
Those are two of the many things drones can do.
Okay, that's good information. I can see that Ethan is having fun flying it on and off. I also want to come to you, Lakisha. What is it that you as a young person in your teens consider having fun?
I guess dancing, because like, you see, like as a high school student, like most of this, like you cannot live without stress. Like you have to ensure that you excel in your studies and all that. So like, as for me, like dancing brings me happiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've seen a lot of people around the times about Gen Z, and some are now saying like Gen Alpha, etc. Do you feel like how you're being brought up is different from how maybe your parents were brought up?
Well, I'll not say it's quite different, because first of all, I come from a strict background.
Okay.
Well, my mother is very strict, so like, and also, according to how she also tells me like how they were raised.
Yes.
They were also raised the same, because my grandparents are also very strict, so no difference.
Oh, okay. It's strictness, which you feel it helps you?
Yeah, it helps me a lot.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So, Ethan, I want to come back to you just briefly. For you, first, what would you want to become when you grow up?
I would like to become a footballer.
Oh, really? Why?
It calms me down with my stress. It's my go-to and it's my passion. And I'm very good at it and I love it.
Oh, really? You have stress?
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
You're 10 and you have stress. What stresses you, if I may ask?
Sleep, school. Yeah.
Okay, so you'd like to be a footballer?
Yes.
What about you, Alex?
I'd like to be an environmentalist.
Oh, really? Why?
Because I love the environment and I love taking care of it. And when I see people polluting, I just feel bad for Mother Earth.
Oh, okay. What about you, Lakisha?
Well, I like to be a civil engineer, because like where I come from, like I'll say like my goal is to be the first girl in our family to be a civil engineer, because you know, like the rest of my family members, most of them are teachers. Some of them are journalists. In fact, most of them work in the media. So I like to be the first, like the first girl in our family to be a civil engineer.
So you don't have interest in media yourself? And I'm not threatening you.
No, I have passion for journalism.
Okay.
That's why even in high school, I joined journalism club because I know it will help me boost my self-confidence. Yeah.
Okay. And because you're keen on journalism, what do you think the media now should do different if they are to make sure that you are going to be our audience and we will make sure that you'll be running to watch NTV, for instance?
I think what they should do, they should bring more teens and young children. Like, you know, like us kids, like we don't watch news. So like when they bring like kids and teens on this show, like it will make us like to be like, it will bring the interest to even watch the news.
So you feel that today that we had you guys here, more young people are watching?
I guess, probably.
Probably, good. And my last question across, you see the theme of this year's World Children's Day is listen to the future. Basically listening to you guys who are the future, much as you are our present. What is the kind of Kenya that you would want to see? I'll begin with Ethan.
A sustainable Kenya.
What does that mean?
A Kenya with a great economy and great leadership.
Okay. So what do you feel would mean for a great economy?
First, we need to improve no poverty. We need to improve by following the SDGs.
Okay. And speaking of SDGs, before I come to Alex, tell us what this is about. This countdown. Alex, you could explain to us what this is about?
The climate clock was made by scientists when they realized that the earth was getting too polluted. They made this so that people can realize and they can act in time before Vision 2030.
Okay, so this is counting down to
Vision 2030.
Okay, so we have 4 years, 243 days, 20 hours, 53 minutes, and 27 seconds going down, okay? Alex, what would you like to become?
In life.
Oh, sorry, I had asked you that, sorry. I meant to ask, what's the kind of Kenya you would like to see?
With a good running government.
What does that mean?
With a government that knows when to act, when to act, when to know what to do, and to be serious with their work. Okay.
And when you say serious with their work, what maybe you could just expound briefly for us?
When I say serious with their work, I mean they don't just start something, then they just leave it unfinished for a couple of days or weeks.
Okay. Okay, so they actually see it to the end. Nakisha, what's the kind of Kenya you'd like to see?
I like to see Kenya being a peaceful country because, you see, like, when there is peace in a country, this promotes international togetherness.
Yes.
Without peace in a country, you see, there is now corruption, there is theft, but when there is peace in a country, there is unity. Yeah.
So unity is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
So again, I know I'd said the last question, but I don't want to be a politician to keep going. And feel free to pass and say, let me not answer that, okay? Tomorrow, the president is meant to be having a State of the Nation address, basically where he's meant to be saying the things, painting a picture of how the country is, okay? All across, from the economy to the environment to, you know, how we live, education, because you guys are in school, climate change, as you guys have mentioned. What are some of the things you hope he's going to talk about? I'll begin with the lady.
Well, I think one thing he should talk about how he's going to bring unity in this country. You know, like, I feel like in this country, like, there's no stable unity in this country. Yeah.
What makes you feel that way?
I don't think I can even explain it.
Okay. So you just hope he speaks about how to make the country more peaceful.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, what do you hope the president is going to address tomorrow?
I also wanted to say about peace, because the news has shown that many people have been murdered and kidnapped, and this country needs peace to stop the murders and kidnaps, because if this keeps on going on, Kenya might not have that much of a population anymore.
All right, that's good. That also speaks to security as well. Ethan, what do you expect the president to address tomorrow?
I'll skip on that, please.
Okay, thank you, and I get it. That's been it for NTV Tonight. Myself and my co-hosts, who are allowed to just say their names as we come to a close.
Ethan Joel.
Ethan Joel.
Alexander Mshemi.
Lakisha Mudibu.
And Dan Mwangi, alongside Flora Atieno, who's been on the sign language interpretation. Thank you for joining us on this World Children's Day and our special coverage where we have been in the Children's Corner. Have yourselves a great night, and remember, children's views matter. Good night.